Can you tell me your name and spell it out?
Yeah, my name's Alexis Pemich. Alexis Pemech.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Okay. When did you start playing music?
I was about 5 when my dad, who doesn't know how to play the piano, tried to teach me to play the piano. He sort of just showed me how to, how to play chords and stuff, because that's all he knew. And took me about a month to just figure out how to, play cover songs or read just very, very poorly written sheet music.
How early into playing music did you start writing your own songs?
Not that early. Most of the time, I just spent playing, cover songs and stuff. And eventually, I got into high school. I met a friend, and we started writing our own music and jamming out and stuff. That was fun.
When did you realize that people might actually want to hear what you're playing?
After playing a show with that friend from high school and seeing the reaction of the crowd, actually liking the music that we played, was it kind of hit me. It was like, wow, we can actually do stuff.
Have you ever been in a band?
Yeah. I was in this little kids church band. We would just go around churches, play Christian cover music. I don't know. It was alright for the most part. We all kind of sucked, but people would still cheer. After that, I kind of just grew out of it. Went to high school, and I formed a band with that friend that I met. We played a talent show. It was bad, and then we played just a show in the backyard of the place that we're looking at.
What's your favorite instrument?
Hmm. Okay, so I like playing, the piano, the guitar, the bass, and the drums, but I really just I kind of synchronize with the drums for the most part. I always feel like I know what to play with whoever I'm playing with. Like I just kind of link my brain to the drums, and it's like, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do.
Who's been your biggest musical influence?
Um, if I had to say anybody, I guess it would be Brandon Urie from Panic at the Disco. After he came out with his solo album, Death of a Bachelor, I kind of just always admired that he played all the instruments, wrote all the music and everything, and produced it by himself in just a room in his backyard. I thought that was pretty cool.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song is Tank by the Seatbelts. It was the opening to this anime called Cowboy Bebop. Uh, yeah, I listened to it a lot for the most part. I always liked how, like the bluesy, jazzy, kind of stuff that Yoko Kanno did. Um, for that album in itself was, just well written. That big band energy that it had, uh, just really hit the feels, I guess. Um, yeah.
Have you ever performed live?
Yes, apart from doing those little shows as a kid with that Christian band or whatever, I played a talent show in high school. It was very bad. Uh, our drummer bailed. We didn't have a bassist, and they had us go first. Um, we didn't have microphones, so singing was out of the question. We just had two guitars, and no, we didn't have two guitars. I lied. We had we had a bass and a guitar. I played the bass, and my friend played the guitar. The gymnasium was empty, and we were the first act, so people were just trickling in, hearing us play this cover of "Leave Before the Lights Come On" by the Arctic Monkeys. Uh, we didn't even get to play the whole thing. We just kind of and stopped playing. But after that, we played a house show in the backyard of the place that we were living at the time. That was pretty fun for the most part. That's when I figured out that we could actually write music that people liked and wouldn't get booed off stage.
What has been your favorite performance?
We played a house show a couple years back. My friend accidentally told someone that we were prepared to do that. We weren't. We had 2 weeks to get everything ready, to write all the songs, to just get all the equipment we needed, because we really didn't have anything. We just had instruments and ourselves for the most part, but nobody would have liked that. So we ordered microphones and speakers and stuff to set up in the backyard. Those 2 weeks we were strenuous. We had to write all the songs, and it was kind of hard because everybody just had different ideas, but eventually just came up with four of them, four easy things that we could play. We invited this other band and a couple other friends to, help us with the show, help us with the performance, make it not boring. One of the bands didn't show up, which was kind of bummy, but fuck him. Another guy actually did show up. He's cool. He played his stuff, and then it was our turn to do what we had to do. We played the songs. We got through it. People liked it. It would look like they liked it. Everybody had fun. They cheered. We had just absolute blast playing everything. The last song was the best, I think, in my opinion. House Lover was what we called it. I don't know why we called it that, but yeah.
How long do you think you'll be playing music?
Forever, I guess. I really enjoy just writing things and making things that sound good. I'd like to listen to music. I guess I'll be playing till I die for the most part, unless something happens, unless I'm not able to play at all because I just become a paraplegic or whatever.
Do you think that music will ever turn into a full-time career for you?
I always wanted it to. I always really wanted to become a producer, but going to school is expensive, and I have $2 in my bank account. But yeah, I really wanted to teach myself, but I don't have the motivation to do that right now. I want to do other stuff that just I want to pay rent.